Welcome everyone to the PJ's Cast. I'm your host Pierce, alongside of my good co-host Schmitty and Jimmy. So we're finally back. That trade deadline was it was so much. It was a sensory overload. It was so much. We needed almost 2 weeks to recover from it, but we're back. We've got a month left of hockey before we head to the playoffs. I think the playoffs start on April 17th, if I'm not mistaken.
Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. And we're getting down to the final stretch here. Games are meaning something, or in the case of the Blackhawks, they mean absolutely nothing. But it'd be nice to lose all of them to get last place.
Big 10K tomorrow.
You know what? Let's talk about the Oscars. Let's talk about that instead.
Nope.
No, we don't want to.
Let's talk about Jamie Lee Curtis and clicked off. The podcast.
My goodness, no.
Did you see that tweet? It's like, I don't even know how she got a nominee, and then she won, and he's just like, bro, I don't understand.
No, seriously.
Terrible. She was the worst nominee. I don't know what agenda they were trying to push with that, but it's not a good one. So
every Oscars is an agenda. I'm on it. It was like, Leo for the longest time didn't have his Oscar, and they just gave him
won it for his worst role.
Yeah, that's just kind of what it is. Just give Jamie Lee Curtis her Oscar. She was in a movie where she was written very well, and she gave a good performance. She was good. She did a good job, but she wasn't the best supporting actress of the entire year. That's very odd. But that being said, fucking love that Everything Everywhere All at Once is now the most awarded film of all time. I think rightfully.
Most Oscars in a night.
Just awards overall. Overall. Other I don't even say other celebrations or whatever. So that's good for that movie. Good for Short Round's actor. I don't want to butcher his name and make our podcast look bad, but good for him. Good for Michelle Yeoh.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
dude, what is it? In 95 years, only 2 women of color have won Best Actress.
Oh yeah, let's not get into that. What a fucking horrible. Yeah, that's just the Oscars being the Oscars. But
Brendan Fraser won. That was cool, but it's just I don't really care for the Oscars.
They're cleaning their own ass with that. They kicked him out of Hollywood for God knows how long.
Yeah, we're the good guys because we gave him an.
I know, and he comes back and they're all, "Oh, Brendan, we're so happy for you." No, you're not.
We're so happy you're back.
No,
I don't know what happened.
I would if I'm Brendan Fraser. I'm so fucking sick of being patronized. It's ridiculous.
Seriously, oh my God, he gets babied every
I'm
single.
Done. I don't want to talk about the Oscars. I'm not.
Yeah, fuck the Oscars. I'm fine.
I'd rather talk about Cole Gutman getting soldier surgery than talk about that. So I'm so serious. I don't want to give the Oscars anytime. Don't care. Just don't care.
Yeah, Oscars are gonna crumble when they find out the PJ's Cast didn't talk about them.
I'm more excited about the Junos that are tonight. That's a thing.
Oh yeah,
the Junos, which is the Canadian Grammys.
Thing.
Oh.
Yeah. It's being held right here,
and all of the awards go to Alessia Cara.
Connor McDavid's guest hosting. Real exciting.
And an appearance from, you'll never guess this, the Orkells? What?
The
Orkells and Justin Bieber.
They're featuring Justin Bieber. He makes an appearance.
Mm-hmm.
Should get Tim and Sid to a guest appearance on it.
Yeah, that'd be epic. Sid 6-0 from Breakfast Television. Yeah.
Calder Cook means nothing.
Let's move to the Blackhawks. Cole Gutman's out for the rest of the season with shoulder surgery. Say that's 5 times fast. Shoulder surgery. Yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah,
too much. It's like saying Irish wristwatch. Say that 5 times in a row.
Irish wristwatch. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah. if you got it 5 times in a row, I would have just clicked the space button, and then you would have left. And I'm like, nah, you didn't do it.
He's not cut out for the PJ's Cast.
No, bro thought he was good for the PJ's Cast. Anyways. So yeah, Cole Gutman's out for the rest of the season with shoulder surgery, and apparently, I think I saw a tweet. It was like, oh, he's been it's been a nagging injury since the ending of March or February, and they're like, no, actually, it's been around since November. So the fact he was playing like that in the AHL and the NHL like that's quite impressive. But at the same time, man, I guess better now than ever. But Ugh.
You don't want your young players doing that.
Mm-mm.
That's
No.
all I'm gonna say. Not a good mindset, but it's hockey players. What are you gonna do?
I mean, only thing I'm going to say is we don't know the extent of the injury. The injury could be at a point where it couldn't get worse. Like we've heard that with a lot of stuff. Like you can't make the injury worse. You could play it to the. Basically, there's a point where you could just put a wrap to it. But like, I mean, Gutman proved his spot, and like we should have known this when he didn't get that paper transaction 2 weeks ago. But like,
Yeah.
He's
Whatever.
got guts, man.
honestly, it's a good thing he got hurt because that fucker keeps getting us pity points. and
He's
I'm
too
kinda tired of
good.
it.
He's too good. He tied up the game. Was it against Florida? Yeah.
No,
Oh
and then
no,
he got
Cole
it.
Gutman's been injured. Oh no. Yeah.
We're gonna have to shut him down for the rest of the season.
Oh no. Oh, what a shame. Oh no.
Hmm.
He's been their best player for the last 10 or so games. He's been great.
Yeah, him and Alex Stalock. They're gonna have to, Alex. I'm so sorry, man. Right to the legs.
This is for Bedard.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. We loved what you done, but this is for the better.
Take him out of the United Center, take a hockey stick right to the back of the leg. I'm sorry,
I'm
Alex,
gonna
but
do to Alex Stalock and Peter Mrazek if they don't stop playing fucking good goalie. I'm tired of this shit. Like if they're gonna be competitive against Boston tomorrow, and it's gonna piss me off.
They're gonna win.
they're beating Boston too.
I hate this team.
Whenever I talk about it to people, I'm like, they're beating Boston, right? Like they're not losing to Boston. Now this team plays, dude.
I hate this
can't-
team.
They can't.
The Bruins are gonna get like 50 shots, and then they're gonna win like 3-2 in overtime. That's how it's probably gonna go. I think.
I'd say you can put money on that, sir.
I mean, I can't even get mad. Like they're so competitive, but it's just like Blues.
Wrong time. Wrong time. To be
Yeah.
competitive.
Could have been competitive at any other point in the year. Could have been competitive when you lost 21-23, but you choose now to be competitive when the team's a fucking AHL team. Like, I'm sorry. It really drives me up a wall. Like, it just... Yeah, this team gives more of a shit than half of the teams that were stacked the last 5 years. Like, I just cannot...
Luke Richardson.
I don't want to hear it anymore. I'm tired of it. Like, at this point, Luke Richardson's just going to fuck up the rebuild at this point. And I'm saying that genuinely right now. Because, like, it's all fun and games until we're picking 5 for the next 3 years instead of 3 or 2 or 1. And then we're stuck in the same fucking situation. Like, it's all fun and games and we're laughing now. But I fucking promise you no one's going to be laughing in a month when we're picking 5th. And they're going to pick, like, fucking Will Smith. And it's not going to move the needle anytime soon. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
Whatever.
oh.
Whatever, though. I'm in the minority. It's fine. It's 100%.
No, I understand where you're coming from.
Everyone can enjoy them playing competitive hockey. That's great. Dude, there's a bigger picture right now, and they're fucking it up day by day.
Oh no, yeah.
And like, I get it. Players aren't going to tank. Coaches aren't going to tank. I don't give a shit. This is more me being mad at every other team in the NHL playing down to their competition. It's fucking sickening that the fucking Panthers couldn't rally up a win. That the fucking Lightning couldn't beat this team till the final 60 fucking seconds on Saturday. There's no.
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
Boston just needs to fucking beat this team.
The thing is, they're still.
They're still
Yeah.
third last. I get it. But like, the problem is all it takes is winning one of these stupid games and it fucks it up. That's how close this is now. Like, the fact that you have to watch like 6 other teams right now to see if they pick up points, because like the Hawks aren't doing themselves any fucking favors right now. That's for sure. Whatever.
I think it's just one of those things where we're just gonna have
That's all I'm gonna say.
You just have to wait it out. It's frustrating, but I mean, there's just these next 20 games. There's so much that could happen. Like, who knows? Maybe they go dry. Maybe spark goes out a little bit the way it did in the middle of the year. I don't know. I mean, I understand where your frustration comes from. If they pick 5th, yeah, I'm with you. But I think right now it's just what is it, like 4 different teams have 50 points? I mean, it's neck and neck and neck.
No.
You know,
Columbus has 47. We're tied with San Jose. And then there's like 4 teams with 55. We're sitting in the worst spot you could possibly be in right now, which is 3rd, because you're going to get dropped 2 spots, Garrett fucking Teed, if you're sitting at 3rd.
Yeah.
Just the way it is. Whatever.
Why do you think they can work with the 5th overall pick?
I don't care. I don't even want to think about that. Like, I'm sorry. And this isn't a bad draft class. Like, 5th overall pick's fine. Could be Elias fucking Pettersson like it was a couple years ago. Like, 5th overall pick has gotten good players. I just don't care. When the top of the class is this fucking good. The best at the top of the class has been, fuck it, I'll say it, like, best top pick since Hughes, at least in terms of probably guy who's going to have instant impact. Whatever.
I think we can say best since Matthews.
Whatever.
I mean, this kid's fucking crazy.
Whatever.
I'll just say, like, coming into the year, I expected, like, I thought they're going to be a terrible team, but I also don't think they're going to get Bedard Fantilli. That's just kind of still my mindset. I get your mindset, Schmitty. Like, ideal world, they lose every single game from here on out in the season, and in the worst case scenario, like, they drop to 3 from 1, you know, but
I'd rather that be the scenario than the scenario right now, which is you need a fucking ball to bounce your way to get that 8% chance. Rather be already in that spot and fall down like 1 or 2 slots because they're going to fall. That's just the fucking way it is. Knowing how the lottery works, this is going to be the year some team that's fucking 8th last is going to get it.
Unless you're New Jersey or the Rangers, you always fall. Like,
it's just fucking stupid, dude.
It's just, again, it's day by day for me. I guess we'll see where it goes, but again,
it's day by day until teams start winning, until like we're the only team that's fucking at the bottom doing anything right now, which is what's pissing me off. Like, yeah, Arizona won last night. Cool, whatever. Did not think Arizona was going to get Bedard anyway, so that's not any concern to me. Whatever.
Okay. Let's move on. Yeah, let's move on from that then. So we're not going to talk too much about like the Blackhawks side, Ryder Rolston. I don't want to talking about Ryder Rolston. Like, we talked about this before the show. He's probably going to be a ECHL or AHL depth guy. I more so want to talk about that the college season is coming to a close, and there's going to be a lot of players signing with their teams, and the big one for the Blackhawks is Wyatt Kaiser.
Yep. Don't rush him. Literally throw his ass in Rockford as soon as you sign him.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing against the player. Just fucking throw him in Rockford for the playoff run. And then we'll assess it at camp. If he makes it out of camp, he makes it out of camp. But he should not be on this hockey team this year when he signs. But he will be.
No.
He'll gonna get
he'll play the last 10 games of the season. But like, I would just throw his ass in Rockford and get him ready for the playoff run. Don't put him on a team like a bad hockey team for the last, or I guess a good hockey team with the way they're playing. But
good hockey team, yeah. No. I completely
much rather him go play with Vlasic in the minors for the next month and a half, 2 months, than go play with like Jared Tenorti.
Jared Tenorti, yeah.
Probably Seth Jones, honestly, for being honest.
Yeah,
so
that's bar bouncer Jared Tenorti to you.
You're right.
Alternate cat, yeah. Whatever.
Alternate captain, yeah, that's right.
Is that a thing?
Yep.
Yeah, he wore alternates with Johnson and Jones.
I did not see that. Oh boy.
Yep.
Here we are. 2023. Alternate captain Jared Tenorti.
I'm sorry, Schmitty. I can just tell us talking about the Blackhawks is great. So we're just gonna move down. We're gonna move
Let's
on.
talk about hockey.
Yeah. Why don't we
the world of hockey?
The other Chicago team, the other Chicago sports team, the Bears.
Yes.
They're doing fine things right now. Like, I can't really talk about what they've done because they're still making moves, but like, they solved the linebacker position. That's cool. I like the Edwards signing. Edmonds, I feel like you paid too much, but it's front loaded, so you could probably cut it in year 3 and cut your losses if he stinks. I like Nate Davis at guard, but the problem with Nate Davis at guard is either you're moving Whitehair to center, or you're cutting him, or you're moving Jenkins to tackle. I like that they didn't overpay for Mike McGlinchey because I didn't think McGlinchey was going to get close to $90 million like he did. I would still like them to go get a right tackle. I'm very pissed that they didn't pay Jawan Taylor what he wanted, but I guess Jawan Taylor wanted to play left tackle, so you can't do anything about that. Caleb McGarry still makes the most sense at right tackle for them to try to go acquire. I know they were looking at the center for the Niners as well. If they could get him, that would be solid, but he sounds like he's got a big market, so I don't I don't know. And then the pipe dreams is always Draymond Jones, but every report I see says that the Browns are front runners, but the Browns also just spent money on an edge. So I don't know. Like as of right now, the moves are fine, but the cap space is going away faster than I think people realize. And they got about 40 mil now. So they only have like, or not even, it's probably like 30, depending on like how they spaced out these contracts, but they're only got like 1 or 2 moves left. Like they can only afford 1 or 2 moves. Like people are thinking like, oh, they're gonna make like 5 more moves, maybe. But like if they're getting like impact players, it's like 1 more, maybe. And if Draymond Jones is costing as much as it sounds like he's gonna cost, which is north of 20 mil a year, that might be your last move.
Yeah.
So we'll see. It's fine right now though. Like I'd give it a B. I guess. Like I don't know. I would have preferred a right tackle. I didn't think they were going to get 2 middle linebackers, let alone pay Edmonds like $18 million.
Yeah.
But whatever. I'd do that.
I was going to say, I was surprised.
Their back seven's set now. They just need to go get a D line. Like that's because your linebackers can only be as good as your D line. So, and that goes for your corners, that goes for your safeties, that goes for everything. So if your D line shit, it doesn't matter how good that back 7 is, they're going to get cooked. Like, I don't know. Just need more help in the trenches. What else is new? But I like the moves they're doing so far. It's fine.
What do you think about Jim Bob? I don't know.
They're football players, and
Dylan
told me that they're good players, so I'm okay with it.
They didn't sign a
with
bad
it.
player today. Like, I just want to go out and say that real quick.
Yeah.
Like, I may be indifferent to how much money they gave one of them, but like Tremaine Edmonds, hell of a linebacker. TJ Edwards, hell of a linebacker. Both had over 140 tackles last year. Actually, Edmonds might have been a little shorter because he missed 4 games, but I know TJ Edwards
had 160.
Yeah, he had 160.
Fat
Nate Davis is a very good run blocking guard. Like, and if anyone wants to tell you otherwise, just go ask Derrick Henry. Like, he's been blocking for him for the last 3 or 4 years. That guy's pretty fucking good at running the football.
From Tennessee, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh, good shit. Good shit. I like that.
So that's why I feel like McGarry makes sense. But it also, if McGarry wants like 15 a year, I don't think they can afford that. So
yeah,
because McGarry's a very good.
They've got what 30 mil left.
30, 35. It just depends. Like they could cut Whitehair after June 1st and get some money, or they could keep him at center, which I heard they might do. I don't know. This is the thing though. Like I can't judge everything right now because I need to see what they do the next
there's so
2
much
weeks. I need to see what they do at the draft because like now the draft's starting to look like they're going to go offensive tackle and D tackle the whole draft. Like,
I mean, they're kind of set at receiver. I mean, you got Mooney.
They're not going to go get a receiver. They'll get one day free, but they're not going to. All these people, like, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but like everyone who's like, oh, go get Jackson Smith and Jigba, go get Bijan Robinson. Mm-hmm. This team has way more fundamental needs than a flash running back.
Exactly.
Like, don't be surprised if it's like Paris Johnson or Lucas Van Ness or something like that, or they trade down and go get more capital so they can get an early second to go get someone like. They're going to be picking offensive or defensive line. The only other wild card I will throw out there is I could see them going corner just to get another outside.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And if like Devin Witherspoon's there at 9, I don't know how they pass on him. So if like the guys they don't want are there. So like I said, it's a lot of question marks still. Like for God's sakes, like all the guys were reporting they were going to sign McGlinchey and Okereke all weekend and neither of them are Bears, which I'm fine with. Like Okereke's contract, I probably would have preferred over Edmonds, but whatever. What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm definitely with you in the sense that like less flash. Like I think just focus on offensive tackle right now. Like just protect Fields. I think those first 2 rounds. I mean, I'd prefer. I don't know who. Like you would know who's around 9. I don't know who is, but I would think you just find the best fucking offensive guard in that draft. Guard, tackle, and you take him. And then next, you've got some guys on defense. It's all right. It's not horrible. It's not great, but you need to protect Fields. I think that is absolutely the first thing you should be focused on in that draft. I feel like if you're polls, that is your like first and foremost. That is what you want to do. Is you want to get a guy to protect Fields. Like you said, who was it they grabbed today?
They grabbed a left guard. So like,
get the right side taken care of.
Well, like They need to get 2 more linemen. And the way drafts work, if you want a good one, you want to get your tackle day 1. And if you want to get like a guard or a center, you could probably get one day 2. But the thing is, we have late day 2 picks. So I am very curious to see if he tries to move up on day 2 to go get like a John Michael Schmitz, who's a center. But like the fact that they've been in on veteran centers makes me kind of think that they're not going to do that. They're probably going to be drafting D tackle a bunch. Like I have heard that the 3 technique that's out of Northwestern. It's like Atema Bawari. He's got a wild name, but the guy's an athletic freak and can play the 1 tech to the 5 tech. So
I think I know who you're talking about too.
Yeah, and he's been in their backyard. They've watched plenty of him, so they know what they're getting with him.
I know who you're talking about then. Yeah,
Keanu Benton's another one out of Wisconsin. I mean, the problem with this draft class is like that's why I'm really like the pipe dream is Jalen Carter by some god reason falls to 9.
Yeah,
if you get Jalen Carter at 9, that's your D tackle, and that fixes fucking everything. Yeah. But that's just not going to happen. Like, there's no way he goes past Detroit. There's no way even like Atlanta passes on him. Like, there's too many teams that would see that talent and say, "Fuck that." We're not passing on that.
Yeah,
it's not.
You're hoping, but yeah, no, that man doesn't make it past like 4 maybe. Jalen Carter.
Here, let me get a list of the top interior D linemen because, like, Keanu Benton's always the one that comes up just because he's projected to be around where that second round pick is. Like,
Pierce is glass for us.
Yeah, I don't even know what you said, but yeah.
So this is class for us.
So he went to the Falcons because Ryan Pace just loves overpaying his fucking
loves his guys.
Oh, he loves his guys. Trust me, he loves his guys.
Wait, who does Ryan Pace work with now?
He's the president of the Falcons.
Oh my god!
So I know Zach was like, oh, the Falcons need a running back when I brought up that Montgomery might go to the Falcons. Do not be surprised if David Montgomery's a Falcon.
Oh, he's 100% a Falcon, dude.
He loves his guys, dude. He loves the guys he picked. Every GM does it. It's fine. Like, Poles has those connections with some guys in Kansas City, which is why, like, part of me still thinks there's a world where Orlando Brown's a bear. Who knows? It's just I don't know how they value Braxton Jones at the moment. I know they want to get 1 more tackle. I don't know if they want 2. That's just where I get stuck on. Because, like, they got a guard today, which makes me think they're set on one of the tackles if they go out and get a guard. Or they're going to move Tevin back to right tackle, which is what we drafted him at 2 years ago.
Yeah. Do you like him at right tackle? Because I
don't know. I liked him at guard this year more personally. Like, he's just if he could just polish his pass blocking, he is going to be a very good guard in this league because he blocks hard, he blocks aggressive, and run blocking wise. If they can get him and McGarry on that right side, it's going to look really good because then you're looking at probably. I'm just going to assume they don't draft a left tackle in the draft. I'm assuming it's Braxton still at the left. You got Nate Davis in the left, or Nate Davis left guard. Let's just assume Whitehair's at center now. If not, it's a day 2 pick at center, or it's the guy from San Francisco, who they're linked. Center's up for discussion though.
Yeah,
right tackle or right, like they could do so much. I don't know.
I'm glad that there's at least
someone was like, "This is what Kyle Davidson should be doing this offseason." I'm like, "Nope, that's a year from now. Sorry, he's not spending big money next."
Oh, not the big money, no, but like I love that there's a lot of direction here. Like this is so much different than when Pace was here. Like it really feels like there's actual.
If Pace was here, Mike McGlinchey would have had $95 million to be a Bear.
With Pace, it always just felt like there was never any nuance to it. It was just I don't know how to put it. I don't I don't know football the way you do. I don't know how to explain this the best, but I with Poles it just feels like there's a very genuine direction and a genuine vision for what they want, and I actually can trust this group. So it's nice to fucking have that as a Bears fan. This is the first time in my life that I've felt like the genuine trust in this front office. So I will just say that's fucking nice to have. Rather have that than where we were 2 years ago.
Well, this was always the plan a year ago when they cut all the salary. Like he tore the team down last year to rebuild it the way that he believes a contending team should be built. And he should know he was with the Kansas City Chiefs and helped build.
They haven't won anything.
Yeah. Helped build at least the framework of their first championship ring.
Mhm.
and was there for a decade, getting guys like Kelsey and all them. Like, it's just clear eye for talent. I just need to see the rest of this offseason, and then if it all clicks, because like you can make all these moves and be the offseason winner. Like, how many times have we fucking dunked on the Devils and the Sens and stuff? Oh, you're the offseason champs. That's great. Go
How
win.
many times were the Dallas Stars in the mid-10s the winners of the offseason? Like,
Do they hang
every
bangers
year-
for that? Do they have bangers
In Nashville, they do, I heard.
banners for that? Yeah.
Like, they're gonna hang the
Bangers.
fucking Eldak banner real soon.
Do they make banger songs for that?
Pierce, I want some.
Yes,
I want some
strictly country
banners.
music.
I need some banners and mash right now. I'm so hungry.
Bro, British people be like,
I need some Predators banners and mash.
But yeah, Bears moves have been fun. My favorite is just listening to everyone act like the Bears are idiots for not signing Roquan at that price. But it's
Oh
just
my
like
God.
it's like just show you're a casual and don't understand fitting schemes.
Clearly
and then
you
if
don't.
someone's
Even-
gonna say, "Oh, he's a good enough player to change the fit of
clearly
the
you don't know
scheme,"
pig skin.
Dude, I'm a casual fan, and even I can tell you that like a guy who makes
No,
20 mil that does 10 mil shit. That's like it's so easy to
Yeah.
point to like
and
put two and
Roquan
two
wanted
together
almost
with
like
Roquan.
80% of his contract guaranteed. It was never gonna
Nope.
happen.
Mm-mm.
Never gonna happen.
No, you
And
get.
I'm
You get
glad
big
he's in
money.
Baltimore, and I'm glad he's the reason that Lamar Jackson's not getting a long-term deal now.
Nope.
There you go.
Lamar's going to back up Fields and mentor him. Don't worry.
So Joe Burrow, guys, he's a pretty good quarterback, isn't he?
Let's talk about Joe Burrow. I like that. Let's do that.
Joe Burrow. I don't
Burrow's
think
probably in like Cozumel right now.
I don't think the Bengals have done anything crazy.
They lost their safety. That's what I was trying to say.
Mm,
They lost their safety and they re-signed Logan Wilson. I'm pretty sure
yeah,
that
Logan
was-
Wilson. So.
the moves are not
Logan
Logan Wilson.
Wilson
They re-signed
is-
one of the linebackers. I forget which one though. Or was it
Logan
Jermaine
Wilson
Pratt? It
is
was Jermaine
not-
Pratt. That's who it was.
I'm so
Wilson's on
casual.
Madden
I'm so
mobile
casual
teams,
with the
though.
Bengals and
He's
football.
pretty
I'm just
good.
like, Joe Burrow throws the ball and they get a touchdown.
Yeah, you're too busy being a BJ's fan.
Exactly. Yes, sir.
You're too busy
I
watching
need to.
baseball,
I need
baseball
to. I
watcher.
need to dive down that rabbit hole like I did with baseball with football. Like football, I
You
did
should.
like back in January, February. I did, but I'm just like, eh.
Pierce, I'm
With baseball.
going deeper into it this summer, so you and I should
Let's
go on a
do it
little
together.
journey.
Yeah.
like Scooby and
that'd be
Shaggy having
cool.
their little food dreams.
Yeah. let's
Woo!
do that.
Bears choking in the 2000s. Woo! Bears choking in the 10s. Wow, I love football history. Yeah.
Yeah, you can go watch Jay Cutler highlights. Oh joy.
Okay.
Hockey.
Hockey.
Or
Yeah.
something.
The
Or
sport
something.
the sport we love so much.
We really are.
Why do
just that.
we? Let's laugh at a different team.
I like that. That's fun. Let's do that.
Let's get a Leafland update. There we go.
Yeah.
No, I don't like this. I didn't agree to this.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree.
Come
to
on.
Come
Eh.
on.
Well,
Talk
wait,
about
well, do I
how-
lose you?
Let's talk about how Jake McCabe's already getting the whole tax. He's in like what, game 5? 6? Already getting the whole tax? That's tough. And then Riley's getting the Gustafson tax because Pierce called it 2 nights ago.
Dude,
Shut up,
it's the
shut
Keith Gustafson pairing from a few years back. Just go all out offense.
Does that mean it's going to be Riley's fake year before he falls off a cliff entirely?
For most Leaf fans would say he's already fallen off the cliff.
From what most Leaf fans say, you would think he was Brett Seabrook in 2017, 2018. And he's just not. He's just not. So
Oh, sorry. I looked at my phone. Who are we talking about, Riley?
Morgan Riley.
Morgan Riley.
He'll. I can't wait for him to bounce back next year, and I can. Shut
Yeah,
up
he's going to
about
bounce back on the
complaining.
Kraken.
Shut up.
It's not going to be here. That's for fucking sure. They're going to go trade him, lose that trade for getting like a Tyson Berry or some shit. And then
Stop it.
Kyle Dubas is going to get
Bringing
fired.
Tyson Berry
No,
back.
no.
Actually, no, I lied. Kyle Dubas isn't going to trade Morgan Riley. It'll be the first move from the new GM because Kyle Dubas doesn't.
Chuck
fucking
Fletcher,
stand.
baby. Woo!
Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
No, it's Stan.
Stop
Bowman.
it. No. Stop it.
Oh
really-
no,
we
that's
really-
even worse.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be the man who shall just barely got named, and his first move is gonna be trading Marner or Riley. Calling it right now, or both.
Why not both? At the
No,
same
wait,
time,
it's
the same
Nylander because he
team.
makes less money. Sorry,
Yeah,
it's like Panarin.
and he's Swedish and he doesn't get to the front of the net and score in the playoffs. Yeah,
My
I've got
favorite was
C4.
Alex
I've
Nylander
got
had a
so
wide open
much-
net against
so
New
much-
York and just
so much
shot it like
C4
20 feet over.
Under your house. So much C4 under both your houses right now. Oh my God.
Honestly, you'd be doing me a favor.
You do have to watch the Blackhawks. That's true.
Yeah, Leafland sucks. That's what I want to do with Lou too. Let's go watch top line Alex Kerfoot against top line Tage Thompson. God, another guy who gets talked about like he's 2017 Brett Seabrook. My favorite.
Oh my god, dude, it's incredible. Alex
you
Kerfoot
think-
is just he's a fine hockey player, but he gets paid $1.5 million too much. So he's like Hitler to these people. I don't get it.
Dude,
I
you
don't get
literally
it.
think he would be a terrorist, like on a FBI watch list. With
You would think he and
just.
Justin Hall bombed like Scotiabank with what they've done. Like it's crazy. You would think
It is-
Sheldon Keefe started like every. I'm not.
Where was Alex Kerfoot January 6th? All Leafs fans would love to know.
Until they find out he was with Austin Matthews.
Eka on January 6th.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that.
Look, guys, he doesn't score goals. Oh
He doesn't
no.
have 50 points again, so
Anyways.
we have to banish him to the Shadow Realm. Oh no.
Like they have what, like 7 guys that are probably gonna get 60 points. But yep, let's complain about the guy who's on like a 35-point pace. Like I just holy shit. I don't remember us doing this when the Hawks were good. I'm sorry.
No,
I don't remember us when the Hawks were like really fucking good, being like, Chris Versteeg really needs to step it the fuck up.
You know
like,
what,
It's just,
Peter?
he's really
Our center
holding
depth
us down
sucks.
right now.
Literally, the only thing Blackhawks fans said was like, "Hey, Bickle's getting $4 million, and he's not doing literally anything."
That
We
was
didn't
it,
know
that
he
was
had
it,
MS.
maybe.
That was like the
Bickle
only
wasn't doing
thing that
anything
Hawks.
in the
And it
regular
was very
season, and then
much
he'd score 8
about
playoff
everything.
goals, and no one gives a shit.
Yeah.
So it was like,
Yeah, and like minus what he was going through, like without that context, like you would be
Like,
confused why a
my
guy was
concern,
getting
you don't
like
hear
15
Boston
points a
fucking
year.
screaming from the mountaintops that Charlie Coyle needs to be blasted into the sun because he's having a subpar year. Like,
Okay, granted, Boston is Boston. Let's be fair.
yeah, but they
And
don't do
Boston
that.
is Boston.
They don't.
Yeah.
do that.
Tuukka Raska's gone. They don't have that anymore.
Yeah, they
No,
don't have
that-
their number one target. It's Swayman now. My bad. It's Swayman. It's Swayman.
No,
Is it
I don't
really?
think it's the
Like,
fans.
Grandma
I think it's
Square.
more. There was like some, I guess, media guy. I don't
No,
even think
it's
it's
that
media. Like,
fucking Haggerty dude. He sucks.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then and then when he gets dunked on, he gets all defensive and he's like, "Well, I'm a journalist," and it's like you could be a journalist. You're still an asshole. dude.
my
Can we send Mike Harrington
What
and him
journalistic
to
integrity?
Serbia?
Oh my!
Can we send
God.
those fuckers
The
overseas
locker
somewhere?
room
Can they
fucking
just
hates
put them in
him,
like
man.
we need a concentration camp, but just for Mike Harrington.
What's the
and-
quote?
and
I would
Haggerty.
put this guy in a crate and torture him for a week.
Yes, I would put this. I would put him in it was a Rubbermaid bin.
Yeah. There you go. So you can see him and all his pain and agony.
I'll
Yeah.
poke 2 holes in it. All right, Haggerty. Have fun in
This
your
is what
little
the
hamster
season has
box.
done to us.
Think about your mistakes, Mike Harrington.
Oh
Oh no, let's not talk about that. I just want to say fuck Mike Harrington. I just want to get that in real
Yeah,
quick.
and then
Fuck
he's
that
like,
guy.
This was actually a very serious press conference. We just didn't want the child to come in. Literally, yeah.
Loser.
Really
I-
serious press conference. Literally blow it out your ass. I'm so tired. Dude. God.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
No, it's great though because I hope next time he like asks a question during an interview, one of the players just dunks on him. But they don't do that shit in this league. Promise
No.
you though. Fucking promise you. If this leaked in like the NBA or NFL, that player is fucking dunking on this reporter. First chance he gets next time. But no, this league is no fun. And
After the Leafs and Oilers game, I think Mark Spector tried to because you remember McLeod passed the turn over right out to Mitch Marner, and they were trying to get questions from Ryan McLeod and Vincent Desharnais.
I'm watching that right now.
Tavares,
actually.
and then the Oilers leader's like, nah, you're not going to talk that. And then Mark Spector's like, that's actually a very mature decision by the Oilers leadership to not do that. And then subtext, it's like, oh,
let me go
that
get my
means I
boot
can't.
real quick.
I
so you
can't.
don't-
Yeah, I can't pick on another player now that Jesse Puljujärvi's gone. Like, oh my god, dude.
Oh my god.
I sure would love to know how that boot tastes.
Once again, we're so glad to have the beat writers we have that aren't like that because Edmonton
dude.
it is a boys club from the media to the management to the ownership. Oh my god, I hate it.
Are you
But
telling
why
me
are
that
they
Jim
too-
Matheson is
Why are they
biased
so
to the
pissy?
Oilers? What are you talking about?
Why are you acting so pissy right now? And then they
Oh
ask a
my
follow-up
God.
question right after. Like if if I'm the PR team, like I'm like, no, we're ending this right now. No more, no other question. No.
I think I feel like there should be like a media member, like a penalty box. We should start that. There needs to be a rubber
Yeah,
meat bin
you need
for
to sit out for 2 press conferences.
No, every
Yeah.
every reporter
suspended.
that has a Mike Harrington or a Mark Spector moment, you go in the Rubbermaid bin for a day and you think about your mistake.
And you will be tortured. Think about your mistake.
Oh, don't torture them. They just get to sit in there. You just
Just
put
sit
them in
there.
the box
That's not as
and
fun.
you slip in like
That's
slip in
not
like
fun.
no, because they get tortured by their own mistakes. That's the best part.
They sit with
Sitting
their,
there
you know what?
and you
You are
think
so
about it.
real.
Isn't that called just the
Psychological. They sit with
Philadelphia
their
Flyers?
thoughts.
I like you. You're funny.
My favorite was Andy and Rono, because like now they're doing their GM search probably, and he's just like, man, I'll drink for a week straight if we get Eric Tulsky. I was like, good one, buddy. That was the most I've laughed all fucking weekend. The Flyers are not getting Eric Tulsky. You are
No,
That
they're
is like-
getting They're getting Hugh
sure,
who shall
bud.
not be named.
Sure.
They're getting
Sure, bud.
SP.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
They're getting Bobor.
They
They're
are,
getting
they
him
are.
for
We're
sure.
gonna go get Chris Pronger.
Yeah, that's something they do.
They don't do anything to help their hockey team. So why should I think they're gonna do a
Did you
smart thing?
guys see?
Why should I think the organization that has scoffed at analytics for the whole time analytics have been around is going to get a GM that highly supports analytics? Not a snowball's chance in hell.
No.
I'm sorry. Not a
Did you guys
snowball's
hear
chance in hell.
Briere used
God
the
bless
R
Danny
word?
Briere. He's probably going to get it like Davidson because no one else wants the fucking job.
How are they going to keep a
Jesus.
guy who used the R word? Why would they keep a guy who used the R word?
Yeah,
Speaking of terrible journalists, oh my god.
It's
For
like
anybody,
Majewski- it's
anybody
like
who
Majewski
doesn't
crew.
know,
What do you mean?
Daniel
by that?
Briere used the word rebuild. I don't know which writer it was
Broad
that made
Street
this
Bull.
It was some
egregious
I don't know.
headline.
I don't care his last
It's
name.
Broad
It was
Street
Daniel
Bull. That's all
Briere.
I
Something
know.
Italian.
Something uses
It's Broad
the
Street Bull.
R
It's one of the
word.
biggest pages for Philly sports. It's one of
This
the
is
biggest
also-
melons in Philly sports.
This is also the same guy that said Sidney Crosby passed the baton over to Claude Giroux in 2012.
Yeah, sure, yeah,
I
yeah.
hate Philly sports so much.
I mean, maybe the bingo
Oh
card.
my
would
god,
be
they
for
literally
season.
deserve eternal suffering. Like, I'm sorry,
I've had
guys.
many
Philly has it
fans-
so rough. Like, oh, I'm sorry. One of your teams is a tire fire right now. The Eagles have their shit together. The Phillies have their shit together. The fucking Sixers have their shit together. Shut the fuck up. Like, I hate Flyers fans. They're like, man, we have it so rough over here. I'm like, yeah, you do. But you know what's great about being a Philadelphia sports fan? You got like 3 other fucking sports that are great. So just go watch those. It's not like every team in your city sucks. Like a certain city. Ugh.
I wonder what
Can't
city
imagine
that
which
could
one
be in
that would
reference to.
Yeah, I'm talking about Boston, clearly.
Oh no, we didn't have a championship this year.
No, guys,
Oh.
clearly the Celtics aren't good enough.
Oh,
Even though they
Oh
just made
my
the
God.
fucking NBA championship. No, guys, clearly they have it rough because the Patriots are 500. Ooh. No.
Oh no, the Red Sox might not squeak into the wild card this year. Oh no.
oh,
No, I got no reason to be bitter today, but I am. Like, fuck those people, honestly. Rub me the wrong way every time. And it's funny how it's the two cities that have like a lot of good sports teams. So they have no fucking reason to say anything.
absolutely not.
It's like when the what was that post where it was like the Tampa fan was just like, why does all the bad things happen to us?
Oh
It
my
was just like-
god!
What? No. It was like the discussion of the kids sitting around the table. It's like, when will the suffering end? And it's like lightning fast.
You are a Tampa sports fan. You just saw a Super Bowl and 2 Stanley Cups within 2 years.
Dude,
And
the Rays.
I'm just
And
gonna
a
go out
finals
and say you're a
appearance.
Heat fan. You saw them make the fucking championship too. Like, I
The Rays were 2 wins away from a World Series.
just
Like-
so tired of it, dude. Like you don't hear fucking Texan fans being like, man, this sucks. Because at least they can go watch the Astros. Or like,
Dude, that's like my dad. He's a Houston sports fan because he has like cousins that are from Houston, so he's a huge Texans fan. He's a huge Astros fan. He's like, I was talking to him the other day. He's like, yeah, the Texans suck, but hey, the Astros are pretty damn good. I'm like, yeah.
Be
literally.
grateful. Be grateful.
Like, look at Suns fans and Cardinals fans. You don't see them being like, man, the Cardinals just fucking suck. We never catch a break. They just go watch the Suns, who are really fucking good. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Like I wish I could have that kind of victim complex. I guess they get it from like Packer fans or some shit because it's just like the craziest victim complex I've ever seen in my life. Man, why don't you just feel bad for our sports teams? No, I'm not. Sorry.
No.
It's like the same. Like you don't see me begging for sympathy with the Blackhawks. I get why people don't like the Blackhawks. I don't give a shit. I can't hear them through my 3 cups I've seen in my lifetime. Like I can get that low if I really want to, but I choose not to. It's just crazy, dude. Some
Yeah,
fans are
that's the thing with the
fucking
Blackhawks. I'm just like, got the Blue Jays now.
Why are
and
you
the Bengals. They're
complaining?
okay.
Are you complaining, Dylan? You could go
No,
watch.
but you don't see us
the
going around
Sox or
asking
the
for pity
Bears.
like Flyers fans do.
Oh dear me!
You feel bad for us. Like, no, shut the fuck up. God.
Shut up. Go
Maybe you
watch the
should have been
Phillies.
louder at that town hall meeting a couple years ago instead of this year's town hall meeting. I don't know.
Nah, it's been like 3 years.
Also, the
before.
funny thing about that with that press conference, like, hey guys, keep it classy. Those are Philly fans. You're lucky they're hucking tomatoes at you.
Just,
They're lucky they're not fucking tomatoes at you.
Yeah.
It's so true.
They're not up.
They're throwing
on the
what would
stage
they do
throwing
with
tables at you?
that
like-
Eagles game? They're throwing dildos at Santa and all that.
well, that's the Bills.
The Bill, that's what it was. Okay.
Bills.
Okay. Well, they can do that. They can do that. Buffalo Bildos can do that. That's
Yeah,
fine.
but like Bills fans, you don't see them like oh man, Sabres are like, dude. If you have good sports teams, just enjoy them. Don't like pick the one that sucks and then sulk about them. Like holy
Dude,
shit!
Seriously.
This is
If I had
literally
one good team to follow right now, I'd be up in arms. Like
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
that is the
Christ.
thing. Literally, the Blackhawks sucking these past like 5 years have forced me to expand my sports habits. And,
It's
like,
fucking
Blackhawks
follow
have
the
sucked for 5
Toronto.
years. The
Yeah.
Sox have sucked every year except the fucking COVID year. The Bears have sucked every year except the 3 years they were mediocre, and 1 year they got 12 wins. God forbid. Like, oh, what about the Bulls? Fucking ruined it. So that's what I say to that.
The Calgary Flames of basketball, eternally mediocre.
Yeah, except they have 6 rings in the 90s that no one shuts up about because they had the best player of all time. So I guess they're like Oiler fans, if we really want to be honest.
That is very
Fucking living in a time that is decades ago.
yeah, the Bulls that wasted D Rose in his prime, kind of like they are with McDavid and
Yeah,
No,
but
no,
at least
no.
McDavid didn't blow out his knee like 4 times.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
Rose,
good.
that's not even
That would be like McDavid playing 30 minutes a night and then he ends up getting hurt. That's exactly what happened to Derrick Rose.
yeah,
Like in
yeah.
comparison, that's what was happening.
He wasted that. That's just bad luck. No one wasted anybody.
But guys, Tibbs is a good, strong defensive coach. Like I just whatever. This
Yeah,
all started just
sports.
because I can't stand Philly
Yeah.
sports, by the way.
Yeah, whenever Philly fans try to tell me that they're not like assholes, I'm like, no, a lot of you
Oh,
are.
feel bad for us. No,
That's okay.
no.
You can be assholes. That's fine. Just
Dude,
own up
lean
to it.
into it. Lean into it.
Like, dude, Boston fans.
Literally,
Boston
Toronto
fans
started
are the
leaning into it.
worst.
Like, fuck, it's fun when you do that.
Dude, be the villain. Be
The
villain.
Yankees do it.
There
It's
you go, be
fucking
the villain.
hilarious.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah. People aren't gonna like you when you're the best sports city. Embrace
fuck,
that.
Astro fans did it. They fucking just leaned into being the villain of the league. It's fun that way.
They still are.
They're going to be for a long time. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Until all those guys retire.
Mhm.
That's just the way. It is.
Oh no, Carlos Correa left the free agency. Guess we'll have to get Jeremy Pena in the lineup. Oh no.
Here's
Justin
not what that
Verlander
means,
is
but
gone.
oh no, something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh no, lost George Springer to free agency. Guess we'll just have to get Kyle Tucker in the outfield. Shucks.
Oh no, that's Pierce.
Just really
you're
hate
so
that
right.
the best White Sox team I've seen in the last like 2 decades had to play the Astros in the playoffs. Still not happy about that. Like best Sox
Blue-
team I've seen since like 2008 has to play the fucking Astros, who have like their 8th hitter could probably be a 4-hitter on a team. It's just not fair. I hate baseball. Jesus. Like baseball is different than every other sport though, because like every other sport, I guess basketball kind of falls into this too, because there's no like the luxury. It's always about the luxury tax. Because like if your team doesn't give a shit and they make a lot of money, they'll spend over that luxury tax every fucking time. Sox have the money. Their owner is just a cheap
Dude, the
fuck.
Mets spent like $1 billion, and the Padres are like, yeah, we'll spend $1 billion too.
Finally, and the
Yeah.
Padres never did that before. Like,
No. And then the owner's just like, hey, this is a sports team. We could get good players here. And then
he saw those
spend, like, $1
playoff
billion.
checks and he was like, holy shit, we could do
Yeah.
that.
Oh my
more.
God. You mean if
We
I
get
put
more
good
money?
players around? Yeah, exactly.
Can you imagine the NHL with luxury tax?
No.
We would have 4 good
Oh.
teams. That's it. Sorry.
Yeah.
And the Hawks would be one of them. As
It would be
much as no one wants to
Toronto,
admit it.
Rangers, Hawks, Boston.
Bruins, Red
It would
Wings,
just be the original
Habs.
6.
Pretty much.
It would just be the original 6.
maybe the Canucks. I feel like, well,
Vegas.
Vegas, yeah.
Yeah,
Vegas will
That's
do it.
money there.
You know, someone was like, oh,
Kraken.
who are the Padres equivalent in hockey? And I'm like, dude, it's Vegas. Vegas.
Oh, just lots of
Well,
money.
are the Padres starting to flip guys for nothing yet? That's my thing. Because I don't think they've
Yeah.
gotten to that point yet.
But like, I guess
Will
like,
they
the-
flip fucking
yeah.
you Darvish for pennies on the dollar? Then I'll know they're Vegas.
No, but in terms of going after like the
Oh, yeah.
big names, like the big stars, yeah, I
For
would
sure.
say that. Mhm.
You know what? If I could compare it to anything, because like the Padres have been like kind of in a rut and then they just got over the hump. It's like when Columbus went for it that one year.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
I'm not saying that Jarmo Kekalainen's the same as the Padres guy, but like smaller market finally said, fuck it, we're just going all in.
Yeah.
Except they got all their guys locked up, which is a huge difference. Like imagine if they could have locked up like Panarin and Duchesne and like all those guys together.
All their fans, like they're the Padres are still adding.
For sure. Let's just hope Tatis can like get that shit sorted out
Dude,
because
I really hope
that rotation could be just,
lethal.
We need
They
that.
might take the NL West.
and that's a
Or at least-
dude, and that's got the Dodgers who are just loaded. Like, oh
Oh no, we might have a bit of an off year because we lost Trey Turner to free agency. Oh no.
no, we only had him for like a year, but oh no.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about, but I do.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah, that was basically me with football. I'm like, yeah.
I'm
Well,
literally
yeah,
putting
Chris,
on
the
the
thing with
Leafs game
football
on
though
the
is like
side.
this is not a big free agency class, so I wouldn't expect you to know a lot of these guys. Like
No.
it's a lot of secondary players. Is the best way I can describe it.
It's not like all the big stars either got tagged or they got re-signed, or they're Lamar Jackson, and everyone hates him apparently, which just
Or
drives
if you're Jalen Ramsey, you get traded for nothing.
Hell yeah. Reed Larson
I wish the
commercial?
Bears rebuild
Yes,
was like
sir.
one more year down the line because I would have made that move in a heartbeat. But that's not the move the Bears need to make right now. I'm just glad the Lions didn't get him because the Lions were in on him. And oh my god, if I had to deal with Jalen Ramsey in my division, I probably would have cried.
Oh, dude. Mm-mm.
But he's not in my division; he's in Josh Allen's division. So smell you later.
My
And also,
reaction
Pierce got
when-
David Pagnotta today.
We can talk about that for a second.
Did I?
Yeah, you said the Rodgers
Oh,
thing, and
yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
I don't know if this
yeah.
is true. And then, like right after that, Rappaport was just like, I'm not hearing anything on this right
Yeah,
now.
I'm just like, I sent it. I said, I'm like, yeah, he got traded. I'm like, is this true? I'm like,
No, I know what you mean though. It's just like I read it. And I was just like, I am at the point with Rodgers, like, and I've been at this point for what, like 3 years now. Like, I will believe it when I see that press conference with him with another jersey. I will not fucking believe it until that happens, because he has been close going on since 2019 now, or 2020. I want to say,
Yeah,
whatever
Pierce,
the
it's been like every year. It's
I know.
Every year
so sure, I
Burrow's
think I'm gonna
draft.
go. Oh.
The year it was Burrow's drafted was the Niners. The year after it was the Broncos. Last year it was just straight up fucking retirement.
I like that. Get the fuck out of here, dog.
Dude, I don't care. Just like stop terrorizing my franchise. Jesus. And like knowing my luck, Jordan Love's gonna pull a rabbit out of his ass and be a decent quarterback. But like there's no way they luck into another 15 years of good quarterback play. They did it once, they're not doing it twice. well, like after having enough, it's just stupid. Like once again, another fan base where they cannot even begin to talk if they start bitching.
Like
It's just crazy.
we love sports, guys. We really do.
Very happy episode. It's so
Yeah, just so much positive energy, and yeah.
I think it's just that time of the season again. You know, like we're kind of winding down. Like we said, the Hawks.
I want the
aren't
play.
really
I want the
doing what they're
playoffs to
supposed
start.
do.
I'm tired of the regular season. I want the playoffs to start.
no, it's
I
just
just
the
wanna know where
time of
they're
the
gonna
year
finish
where in
it.
every sport people are blowing smoke out of their ass, and I'm tired of listening to it. I had to listen to months of shitty trade offers.
I had to listen to months of the Patrick Kane saga. I had to listen to months of all this crap that just is so annoying. Just like to enjoy my sports teams. And I can't do that till probably mid-April. Just like Gonna be honest, like the stress will go to the lottery.
It's just kind of the way it is.
Like
Yeah,
the
no, I
Bears,
mean,
the draft's at the end of April. That's just a waiting game at this point. But like,
I was talking to Ben about this the other day. It's just kind of a waiting thing. Like just waiting to see if they get bottom 2. After that, wait to see what they get in the lottery. Fucking see what the
because then like
Bears
the
do.
playoffs start, and we just don't even have to talk about any of this anymore. Like,
Yeah, yeah. When's
we
the
could
lottery?
just say like, oh, what happened in all the game ones today? That's what I
Yeah,
want.
yeah.
Yeah, me
Seriously,
too.
I do not. I'll be honest. I do not want to have to talk about the Hawks anymore this season. I cannot wait for the fucking playoffs. Looks like it's going to be a good one too.
I hope so. Like the way the storylines are working for this playoff, it's
Dude,
gonna
that's
be a
the thing.
doozy.
The playoffs were so fucking good last year. They were good the year. The playoffs are
Colorado's up 3-0
Yeah.
in the first 10 minutes. Ouch.
Who
Sorry.
are they playing?
Montreal, but like
Oh no.
yeah, another team that just they got it right. They just can't win a game. But it's also because they're icing just like I'm pretty sure Alex Belzile getting top 6 minutes. So
Well, I talked to Marty. He said he's trying to win games. He wants us to get the guard, but it's just
I
not.
know he's trying his hardest, man. Right?
He said I reminded
Next
him.
time you
I
see him at
told him.
Duncan, can you let him know?
I
Like, just
well, dude, I
that's the
told
lineup.
him. I told him. I'm like, you owe me one. He's like, all right, you guys can.
it's like fine. I'll make Montembeau good for a month. All right, how about that?
Yeah, and then Nathan Grab's gonna make a TikTok about it, talking about Sam Montembeau.
Wait, he stopped 90.6 of his shots the last 10 games. Whoa, he's the next elite goalie of Montreal.
Can we just have good influencers, please? Like,
That's what I'm trying to do.
I-
I'm on my way.
I think I should be a good.
I
I
just-
should be an influencer.
I really hate that. Oh my god, he's just so fucking cringe sometimes, and like he's doing good for the sport. Like I get it.
No.
Crap, man.
No.
Sometimes
no.
dial it back a step. Guys, let me talk about how Cole Caulfield's gonna go top 5 in a redraft, and I'm gonna say it every day for 3
No.
years.
He's going top 2, and he is a number 2. Have you heard?
Hockey really does need it needs a good young voice, and I'm glad that there is a young
He's a fine
voice.
young boys too. He doesn't do anything bad. It's just he's a kind of a goofball sometimes.
He's kind of
And
a
we're
cringe.
goofballs. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's just like, fuck, dude. You don't hear me going out there making shitty trade proposals.
He's gimmicky. He's gimmicky.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
thank
the word.
you.
Gimmicky, thank
What
you. It
have
doesn't
a
feel like
gimmick, another
anything
thing,
that
like-
man says is actually coming from here. It's just I read this on Twitter. I gotta go say it in a video. That's not.
I read the NHL stat sheet and have to report on this now. Sorry.
Good times.
No hate to Grab. Like I respect what you've done for sure. Like definitely got a following. It's just
No, seriously.
not my cup of tea, and that's okay. Like I feel like that's 100%.
I mean, if you get to that point, there's gonna be people.
I think
that don't
that's-
it's
yeah,
a
there's
cup
already
of
got
tea,
people who
like-
fucking hate us. I love my haters. They motivate me.
I think, yeah, Dylan, you nailed it.
At the end of
That's-
the
those
day,
are
your
my
haters
thoughts
are the ones that
on
give you the most fucking views.
Haters
Like,
give you the fuel. Yeah.
Haters are my motivators.
as
Just like-
stupid as it sounds, like fucking come
Just like
at
those
me.
Ariana
Yeah.
stans that
Like-
call me fat, and I've lost like 20 pounds since
Oh
then.
my god! Like what's the fucking like, literally, Pierce, which is awesome, by the way.
Pierce,
Like,
I saw that.
You know,
That
not
was
to make it about
fucking sick.
myself. but
No,
yeah.
do make it about yourself because that's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
like-
I have lost 20 pounds that I can totally.
Fuck anybody
Like in the
that fat
past few
shapes, dude.
months, yeah.
But
Go
like,
fuck
what's the
yourself.
difference?
Not that I was like crying about it, but I'm just like, fuck that, I'm losing this weight, you know.
I'll cry
Like,
for you, Pierce.
yeah.
Don't beat their shit for you. Don't worry.
No, but at the end of the day, what's the dangle quote? No one will ever think less of myself than I do.
There you go. There's that.
So try to knock me down. I've already knocked myself down worse. So Try
Imposter
again.
syndrome.
Oh, you think you can criticize me? I've criticized myself more. I hate myself more than you ever could.
I hate myself more than you ever could. exactly. There we
Oh,
go.
you're gonna insult me? Oh, buddy, I've got way more than you ever.
Buddy,
did.
I've said
Oh,
worse to
buddy.
myself.
I've said worse to
Buddy.
myself sitting in the bathroom, like taking a shit than you've said to me right
Bro,
now.
taking a
Shit.
Yeah.
Get a grip.
My shit has said worse to me than you have.
like
Bro,
come,
my shit's talking to me right now.
like you stepped up to the plate, and that's what you brought.
All right.
Exactly.
Whatever.
To
Anyways.
quote Nicolas Cage, you're so fucking pathetic. I think he said.
Dude, Nick Cage had a trailer where Nick Cage is gonna be Dracula in a movie, and I don't know what to think of that. I was like,
Oh.
what?
Hey guys,
No,
did you hear that?
I kind of can't wait for that. That looks fun. It's what Nicholas Holt in there too.
Guys, you'll
I think that
never
could be a lot
believe
of
you'll
fun.
never believe this. Chris Pratt is voicing Mario. Like that. That's pretty cool. I think. What? We should just make
Are we
that
the
a-
first to break this?
This is new.
What?
discussing film? What? Yeah.
I
God.
saw a thing where it was like discussing film after taking 7 lines of coke before starting the Oscars live tweets, and it's like Batista in the fireworks show. It's like, this is my time to shine today, boys. I've been waiting all fucking year for this one.
It's showtime.
Showtime.
Yeah, to bring. Yeah, how can we make this about the Oscars again?
No,
Oh my
we can make
God.
it about
Full
movies.
circle.
Make it about movies. We don't have to make it.
We
about
can
the
make it about
Oscars.
movies. Cocaine Bear is fucking hilarious.
Anyways, guys, I think Mario. Bros
Yes,
is
you
gonna
said
win Best
that, Dylan.
Animated
Okay,
Film at the
no,
Oscars
let's
this
talk
year.
about Cocaine Bear, Dylan. What did you think about
I don't watch
Bear?
this.
What did you think about Cocaine? They
Yo,
made
was
a
it film
pear.
review time?
It's exactly what I wanted out of the movie.
Cocaine in the
Like, I was
pear.
dying laughing half the time. It's fucking hilarious. Also, like, shout out Ray Liotta because he's in that. So
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I saw that. Is he in there himself?
As far
or is it
back
like,
as I remembered.
No, he's the bad guy, I'm pretty sure.
oh,
like
fuck
the- main drug boss or whatever.
yeah. There's a villain in this. That's fucking
Dude,
sick.
it's about the whole. You don't know what the original thing was with this?
No,
It was
I've just seen like
it was about a cocaine dealer dropping all of his like load on a plane to
Yeah,
like give it
that's
to
kinda
like it was
gross.
basically shipping a massive load order of cocaine to Tennessee and dropped it in the
cocaine.
woods.
And
Hey,
then
guys,
a
it
bear
has a
got hold of one of
69
the
on
bags
Rotten
and
Tomatoes.
30
That's
minutes later
funny.
killed itself. But in this movie, it just becomes a fucking addict, which is just fucking hilarious. Like
The bear at one point starts fainting and the cubs start feeding, and it's the funniest shit I think I've ever seen.
No, I think I actually need to watch this.
Did he
Okay,
turn
I'm seeing
himself
3
into a
tonight.
pickle?
I'm seeing 3 tonight, but
It's one of those movies you like you sit around with a couple of friends, drink a couple beers, and watch that one and just start
Oh,
dying
bear.
laughing.
because like I was laughing my ass off halfway through that movie. Like there's just some shit, like some like one-off jokes that are really funny with like the park rangers and stuff. Like also there's like a lot of like it does try to be scary a couple times, like jump scary, which is interesting because like it's a bear jumping at you. So but like there's also one point where I thought the bear was gonna jump from tree to tree, and I was like, oh my fucking god. And then it's like, no, it's just gonna climb up the tree super fucking fast and fucking rip this
You
dude's leg
are
off.
crazy. Oh
Yeah.
goodness.
But it's it was a fun movie. Like it's and people will just be like, oh well, you know, the script's not that good. Oh well, you know, the pacing's
the
not
lighting
that
in
good.
this scene
Yes,
is not
I
that
wanted the
great.
pacing in a movie about a bear on narcotics to be. I can't.
Movies are just not needed to be taken seriously.
Some
These
movies
could
you
be
just don't
fine.
need to take that seriously. I'm sorry.
That's
Dude, some movies you just need to turn your brain off.
Yes, and then
Yeah, I know.
and then people just groan at that comment and they're just like, oh, well, you know, it's not how.
Yeah,
movie
that's
going
against
should
the
be."
integrity of filming.
Take your
Yeah.
pretentious ass and go complain about everything everywhere all at once elsewhere.
I don't want to fucking hear it.
Oh
You know
my
what I mean?
god.
Oh my god, Banshees of Inisherin didn't win. Dude, who cares? Just enjoy the movie. Like fuck.
Hey,
Oh my god,
don't talk
Tar
about
didn't
me
win
like that.
anything. This is gonna ruin my whole mood for 3 weeks. Like, dude, people think
Listen.
sports fans are bad. Go watch moviegoers, dude. Like, their favorite movie won't win, and they'll fucking bitch about it for 4 months. Like, it's
oh,
crazy.
it's so bad. It's the same people that tell you the Oscars are useless, like they mean nothing, which they don't mean anything.
No, they
Let's
really
Good for the
make
people
that
who win.
clear.
Mhm.
That's you. Like,
Yeah,
Jesus.
dude. I'm sorry. Like I love Banshees. That's already one of my favorite
Great
movies
movie.
maybe
I'm
ever.
nothing against
but
Banshees of Inisherin.
holy shit,
Nothing against it.
There's no reason to like. There's no reason to be worried about the stuff past it.
Look,
You-
I saw a dude
oh, didn't
yesterday.
win. Okay. Oh well.
I saw a dude on Twitter yesterday. He has like fucking like 20,000 people following him or some shit. Which I don't know why he's got 25,000 people following him.
Those
This
should be
dude
following
tweeted
me, I think.
10 fucking times about how he doesn't like everything everywhere all at once.
I know
Just
who
to
it is.
find out that this dude has never fucking seen the movie. He's just like,
No
I'm hating on the
way.
movie because I don't want it
Wasn't
to
it-
win. I'm like,
that
you guys
fucker-
fucking suck. Genuinely.
I know exactly. I saw screenshots of that today. It's amazing. Like,
Oh my
eat a
God.
donut. Go
Like,
find
I
a
just-
fucking donut. Sit down and eat
And
it and
these
read a
kids-
book.
These kids put themselves on such a high pedestal that that pole is like rocket up their ass.
It's insane.
It's almost coming out their eyeball at this point. Like, it's fucking crazy. These people put themselves up to such a high standard. Like, go fuck yourself.
I keep seeing Brie Larson on my screen. This is wonderful.
We need to find the bar. It's below the crust of the earth, sir.
You still can't pass it.
There we go.
Film Twitter is boy. This is why
Shit.
I have on Twitter. I only have the For You thing on because I just want to see tweets from like the 10 people I want to see tweets from, and that's it. I don't need to
Yeah,
see.
what the hell's happened with the Twitter time?
Yeah, I don't need to see a
I
bunch of tweets from people I don't follow. Like,
Yeah, I don't need
Fuck
to
you,
see
Elon.
Jordan Peterson and Ben Shapiro tweets.
Oh, with the For You,
Yeah.
I usually just get people I follow. That's all I need. I don't need to see
Yeah.
fucking like
Yeah,
you said, Dylan. Some fucking like multi-thousand fucking followers.
I'm seeing like
person
alt right
tweeting
tweets
about a
in my
movie.
timeline. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
no.
Wait, really?
Get
You're getting that
on.
shit?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
stop
I mean,
trying to
it
push
is-
an agenda.
It
Yeah,
is
like-
based off of your algorithm
Yes,
too, so I'm not surprised. I'm not really surprised that that show.
You know me, guys. I'm just the worst person, as I always
Hey.
say. It just the
Big
biggest
Jordan
hater.
guy over here.
Dude.
That's me.
He's born in Edmonton, so I mean, we got things in common here. That's what I'm trying to say. And hey, and Jimmy, and like Kim, I retweeted that disgusting video.
Here's. I was thinking of bringing that up today, but I wasn't sure if that was like too far because that video is disgusting.
No.
But
Okay,
I could not get over it. It's got the fake Matrix coding and everything.
it literally has the music from
Oh.
the Matrix.
Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. But haven't you heard Fears
Speaking of
Invitation to break
losers,
us
by
out
the
of it?
way, yeah. What?
No, what Austin Matthews on my screen cross-checking Rasmus Dahlin in an outdoor game from a year ago? Yeah, that's good stuff, Sportsnet. Good stuff. That's great coverage. Let's bring that up. Can't believe my future captain's a bum. Can't believe Austin Matthews is a goon. Wow.
Yeah.
Trade him to the Hawks.
Anyways, let's talk about Jordan
he'll
Peterson.
sign
I'm
there.
so tired of the Hawks. Let's talk about Jordan Peterson. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
let's just talk about a human that's
Did
just
Jordan
full
Peterson
of-
actually retweet that?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Are you surprised? Are you surprised?
Well, no, he has good taste like me.
Oh my god.
He and I
My
have-
favorite
Thank
is
you
that
for
Jimmy
tuning into the
retweeted that
PJ's
shit
Cast.
in like
I'm your
3
host.
different group chats. We're like, what the fuck did Jimmy just put on the timeline? I saw like 3 tweets from 3 separate people, just like, what the fuck did Jimmy just put on my timeline?
Wait, really?
Yes. I was just like, bro, Jimmy's a menace this morning. Jesus Christ.
He woke up feeling different.
Or it was like, what was like the one night? Like you sent some pictures in the group chat like in the morning, and Ben was just not having it that morning. He was like, this is not the first thing I wanted to see this morning. Oh, it was the Gloria thing. That's what it was.
Hey, blame Lena. Blame Lena. She's always tweeting
No,
heinous
Lena does
shit.
put that shit at the time.
Lena, no, the problem with Lena, not problem. The thing with Lena is that she has made me realize what a fucking degenerate I am, and I'm very thankful for it. Because if you see my tweets and I started talking to her, you can see her rubbing off on me. It's amazing.
Nah,
She's-
rubbing off. That's gross.
That's so gross, Pierce. Don't say that.
Why would you say such a
Don't
gross
say
thing?
that.
I
That's
would
so
never.
mean.
Oh no, I'm so sorry, Jimmy.
Sorry to offend your liberal brain. Sorry.
Yeah,
no.
the woke virus is within you right now.
Yeah, no, when I had my concussions, I went to the doctors and they went, oh no, he's got, the 3 concussions. It's becoming a liberal. No,
Dude.
we need to save him.
The woke virus has penetrated his brain.
Them. Kind, genderless individual.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're right, I'm not kind. Ooh, Davy Camp trying to make some dangles here. We love that. Ooh, Davy Campman.
Need to hear that. Anyways.
Davy Camper.
Stephen Camper? What?
Stephen Camper.
Dude, he got traded for future considerations. I saw.
Oh, what a shame.
Oh yeah,
Second
he got
best
traded
player.
after the deadline. And everyone was like, "You could do that." Happens every year.
Trade after the deadline.
Happens every year, dude. Like,
Then Christian
no.
Lemons got traded to Calgary, and I remember Maple Leafs fans were like, "Yo, he might be a piece of our blue line soon."
Yeah, yeah, dude. yeah, man.
Totes, bro.
Sam Lafferty on my screen. Woo!
I thought he scored. I'm disappointed now.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry, dude. You'll get one before the year's over. He's playing with Willie Freelander and somebody else, so it can't fail.
Laughlander, so fun.
Owen Power, what in the fuck is that tape job?
Yeah, let's talk about hockey equipment. That's a great thing. So, Jimmy, what do you think about Tyler Bertuzzi's hockey stick?
Fucking ridiculous. I don't know why you don't just put a handle on it, for fuck's sake. It's not that you're not special for not doing that. Just put a goddamn handle on it.
He does it because he feels cool, though.
You make you feel cool.
He just wants to feel as cool as Mitchie Marner.
Magic Mitchie Marner to you.
Yeah, Mitch with his like one little thing of tape on the handle.
He's so quirky.
He really is so quirky. Oh, I was thinking about that today. I'm like, if I meet Curtis one day, how do I break the news to him that I fucking hate Mitchie Marner?
Hang on. You don't like Mitch Marner?
No, I've been thinking about saying this for a while, but I actually don't like Mitch Marner. Just a thing about me for anyone to know.
Why? He's such a
What?
He's such a nice guy.
So wholesome. He's so cute and
Dude,
sweet.
he took a pay cut, man. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
His parents are just so great, especially his dad, and then his
Nope.
agent is so
Nope.
great too.
Nope.
You
Shut up.
don't think
Shut
so?
up.
You don't think so?
Shut up. Shut up.
I think so.
Nope. Nope.
I heard he was the best winger in hockey, though.
Dude, I heard he should be in the conversation for the Selkie. I think.
If Hossa never won a Selkie, that plumber's never winning a Selkie. You think I'm kidding? I'm dead fucking serious.
Oh, I don't think you're kidding. I
Yeah.
don't agree with you in the
No,
slightest way. I think he's a very solid defensive winger. Is he a Selke candidate? Shouldn't be,
Yeah.
never should be. And that's
I mean-
just the fact that Marner, that is one of the worst. No fucking shot. Did he actually get him?
What are you talking about?
Sorry, I just saw one of the best talk about selling a penalty. Jesus. Oh God, Marner, that's rough.
Yeah, but surely he doesn't take penalties in the playoffs.
He got
ever.
smacked like up around here, and then just the head goes, oh, my eye.
Yeah, you didn't.
He's
You,
gonna
you,
score in the power play. Don't worry. He's
you
gonna.
didn't hear the part. You didn't hear the part where I said, "Good thing he doesn't take penalties in the playoffs."
Oh,
You get it.
yeah,
I
no,
think he does
he
put the
never
puck over
takes
the glass in games that matter. Anyways.
Shut up. Yeah, I love that Pierce had to make sure to bring that up again. I'm so thankful, Pierce. Thank you for reminding me of that.
You know, as a fellow Toronto sports fan, you're
Stop
welcome.
it. Stop. I'm not even gonna. I'm just gonna.
It's like the Stephen A. clip. I don't even know what to say to you right now.
That is 90%
flabbergasted.
of what you
Bro,
say.
is flabbergasted.
No, you do flabbergast me, Pierce. You absolutely flabbergast me. You stinky.
Aw.
Oh, that is so nice.
I know, dude. It's okay.
That's the nicest thing you can say to me. I'm gonna cry now.
Pierce, when you try to piss me off, you do such a good job. It's okay. I really respect your efforts. You do such a good job. At getting
You
under
respect
skin.
my
Thank you
trolling.
for that. You're I want you to know that I am not just a great friend, but a troll to you as well.
I hope I'm not a great friend to you, but also a troll.
But a thorn in your side the entire way.
In your side, yeah. That's a
Oh,
Yeah.
Sam Lafferty on the second power play. Yeah, baby. I didn't think it was true. It
Yeah,
is.
because he's better than Kerfoot.
Yeah,
Kerf
Kerfoot's
out.
out there too, dude. Don't worry.
Kerf off the power play.
My two favorite
I
players.
can't wait till Kerfoot's a Hawk and he gets 50 points. Let me
Lafferty,
Kerf first.
Yarncroke, and Kerfoot on the
No,
power
he's
play.
getting,
That
he's getting
is
70 points, I think. I say.
20 goals, 40 assists. Meet in the
God,
middle.
Yeah. I
Listen
like
to
your
this.
thinking.
I think that would be a reasonable number.
Dude, I think that is a more than fair and reasonable number.
on the second power play. This is my fever dream. Not a good one.
I don't
I've
know,
got
it could be a good
Yarncroke,
one.
Lafferty, Kerfoot, Gustafson, and Bunting. This is. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Needs Zach Aston Reese.
Needs a lot. I guess, Reese, dude.
But don't worry, Matt Nice is gonna save the day.
Dylan, I was literally about to say I could use some Matt Nyes right about now.
Listen, I
Listen,
like
I
Matt
would-
Nyes.
I
but
would-
people- anyone
He's
who
not going to
thinks he's-
save the day, but I
Dude,
take him
anyone who knows
over.
Matt Nyes is coming in and being more than half a point a game
Mhm.
player in the first year, you
Nah, he'll be fine. He
Matt
won't
Nice
what
will be
everyone
fine,
says,
but
though.
if you're relying on Matt Nice to be your savior, I think there's bigger problems with your
if
team.
Matt Nyes is going to save your top 6, that's a problem.
I just want like a Brandon Saad-esque guy. Just give me like 50
He's
points.
great. It always comes back to Brandon Saad.
How can we
This
make
is
this
funny.
about Brandon?
Man,
Saad?
you could have really had a guy that was cost controlled for 3 seasons. And he was at like what, 70 points, 60-point pace right now.
Yeah.
Could have had a 3-time Stanley Cup champion.
You know, I always say coulda, shoulda, woulda. So, there's no reason in looking fucking back at the past. So,
No, literally every time the Leafs get pissed about their top 6, I'm like, oh well, you could have made that Hagel move. Just saying.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Jared McCann, which is
Fuck
the
Jared
other
McCann. I'm talking
70
about a
fucking
real
point
hockey
guy.
player here. And him too. I mean, we can talk about him too. It's literally hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby. Would you rather have McCann and Hagel? Would you rather have Kerfoot and Hall? Oh man.
Oh,
that's
I
a
know
tough
my
one.
answer.
That's a tough one. I think I'm gonna have to go with someone throw me a fish. Forward, Alex.
Crip chat, crip chat. Someone throw me a fish. Alexander Cripfoot.
I've got Kiki Palmer on my screen. I've got way more important things to worry about than your
No,
your tomfoolery, you two.
It's just Jimmy mouthing. Fuck you.
There will not be any better content on this podcast than me being harassed
Leafs
for
fan.
my Leafs fandom. It is unbelievable what happens to me on here. I can't.
Being harassed because we're telling you what we think the Leafs should do.
I just can't do it anymore. I can't. I'm hopping ship.
Have pity for Leaf fans, please.
I'm hopping ship and joining the Brat Pack in New Jersey to cover the New Jersey Devils. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Why don't you do that?
Yeah,
Never
put
do
that in
I
your
need another
pipe and
reason to
smoke
not
it.
like the Devils.
Let's fucking go.
God. Jersey's the worst.
We talk
Really?
about Jersey is so fun. I was never called homophobic slurs in Jersey. That never happened. That never happened.
Totally never happened. No.
It took me not even half an hour to get called a blank
I'm so
sucker.
sorry. That's
in
awful,
Jersey.
but like that's
Oh,
the way you said it.
Dude, I don't give a shit. Dude, he didn't know I was. It's Jersey. I couldn't get offended if I tried. I just
Yes,
thought it was,
I too say homophobic slurs when I watch Nate Bastian get the puck. Like, Jesus. Just the worst.
I turned into that Joe Biden meme. Ah!
With like electric bolts coming from his
Nate Bastian touched the puck. Average Devils fan, and it's just a fucking Biden meme.
Soda!
Tony D'Angelo spears someone at the dick. Ivan Provorov fucking just turns it into Biden. Oh my god! I need the Rangers to win round 1. We need to end this Linsanity run real quick. And it's great too because everyone's writing off the Rangers already. So.
Oh no, washed.
Can
You're
I
not
just?
getting past
Can
first.
I
Oh, my
just-
favorite was Shayna trying to dunk on Kane for like not having scoring chances. And I'm like, okay, I'm not trying to be that guy, but I watched the game. He tried to set up Heedle in the slot, and Heedle fanned on it like a dumbass. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, and then he gets
Oh,
put on the line with Kreider, and they score.
Patrick Kane bad analytically. Wow, that's a first. That's a first.
Yeah,
Never
I've
heard
had-
that before.
I know
I'm sorry,
people
Patrick
really,
Kane doesn't play defense. I thought he was a two-way god.
I know
The
a lot
fuck
of
is
Rangers
this?
fans are kind of like worried a bit
He's a
with
Selkie
him, but
guy.
I mean, the dude's on his first team besides his own since 07, like ever.
Oh,
I
he's
just-
not
just
fitting
give him,
with
like-
Panarin. We got to put him with Kreider.
Oh, what a shame. Oh no.
They're gonna be fucking fine. I'm not.
Yeah,
worried
I
about
just like come playoff time, he'll be fine. Just give a guy the
it.
time.
Dude,
to
I still
settle
trust
in.
the Shurkin over whoever the fuck New Jersey's starting come game 1.
Hey, advantage
Yeah.
has
VTech
one
Vitamin,
girl,
get him out of here.
yeah.
No.
VTech Vitamin.
Now that
Also,
I say that, he's gonna fucking.
I just
sweep
need
the
to say
Rangers.
this: all Rangers fans that were talking about like, oh, Kane's here. Oh, the team morale's been ruined. Oh no. Oh heavens. Your entire team didn't wear jerseys on Pride Night because they wanted to cover for the one guy who didn't want to do it. So I'm just saying, fuck y'all.
Speak your truth, honestly.
Jacob,
I'm sorry.
Fuck that talk. I'm fucking serious.
You're spitting.
That one drives me up a wall because I see so many. Like, I'm not saying there are a lot of Rangers fans I'm cool with. I'm not saying that anybody who doesn't like Kane being there. I'm not saying you're a bad person. I'm not saying all that. I'm just saying, just maybe don't act like your team is the high road. Your team is not driving on the high road.
there is so many people. Okay, I get him.
I'm not acting like the Rangers are the only team that has homophobic players. I'm
Dude,
not acting like
fucking
that.
Wild didn't
I
dress
say it as
either.
much
That
as-
was an owner call. Like,
I did not know, but that's lovely. That's
oh,
great.
it's the
But,
dumbest thing. Like, the owner's protecting the players right now.
Yeah,
It's the
Leopold
dumbest thing.
can go fuck himself. But
Yeah,
no,
the one
your
time
team-
they care about the players. The one time.
whatever.
if anything, I'm sorry.
No,
You
and
got
my
a guy who
favorites,
makes-
the Wild player or the Wild fans are like, "Oh, you can't beat up on our favorite players. That wasn't their decision. That's the owner's decision." If the players actually gave a shit,
Oh,
they
if the
would have
players
tried to
had
fight that.
testicles, they would have worn that.
No,
damn
but they
jersey
make
out
money,
there.
so they're fine.
Mhm.
Oh no, like I'm not gonna call out players, but like Kaprizov's not gonna do shit. He makes like $9.5 million. He's like, I don't need to do
Yeah.
that, and that's how they think, and it sucks.
Mhm.
It sucks. It
That's
fucking
why
sucks.
we say don't turn these players into your cute little uwus. They are
No,
grown-ass
actually do
men.
it because I want to see you guys all go through your villain arcs when you find out they're pieces of shit. Like it was so much fun with Jack Hughes a couple years ago. Like, please do it.
Mhm.
Dude, I'm
My
sorry,
favorite-
there's-
And Jack Hughes isn't even a piece of shit. He's just a teenager. He just
Yeah,
teenage shit.
He's a dumbass. He's a dumbass. That's what it is. He's a
Oh my
dumbass.
God,
He's
I
a
can't
hockey-
take him
he's a
seriously
hockey
because he
boy.
said flash
He's a
your
hockey
pits.
boy.
Like, shut the fuck up. Oh my god. I'm gonna
Dylan,
try to accuse Trevor Zegers of rape because my friend told me this thing this one
Yeah,
time.
Matty
Like, some of you
Beniers
people
too.
suck
Yeah.
so much.
Mhm.
No, Matty Beniers shits in the shower. That's a fake rumor that like someone's trying to spread.
And then stomps it down the train.
Yeah.
Like
Oh
they're
my
literally
goodness.
like the manatees in the South Park episode when they're making family diapers. They're just throwing balls in and making
Gary
shit up.
Coleman Mexican dinner.
The whole thing is just source. I made it up. Like Jesus Christ.
Who told you it came to me?
The
in a
voices every time.
vision?
My voices
Also-
are equivalent to Elliot Friedman and Chris Johnston. You don't
I wish
know
I had
this.
started the show with this kind of positivity. Shout out to Connor Murphy, who said that he is like he wants to make sure that everybody on the team is wearing those fucking jerseys warm-ups. Again, I know that I've said it myself.
Longest tenured Hawk.
It's
He's
just
got the
it's
biggest voice.
15 fucking minutes of jerseys. It's not the end. It's not gonna save, this is gonna save the fucking community from homophobia or anything. The hockey community is gonna be the hockey community, but it is take fucking steps. You need to take fucking steps.
Have a
And
backbone.
the fact that the Hawks have a fucking backbone, and the fact that there's a guy in the Hawks that has the fucking I don't want to say balls, the backbone to fucking do that, like fucking good on him. Love Connor Murphy, we all have.
And not only saying yeah, we're
Not
gonna
just
wear the
another reason to
jerseys,
fucking love the guy. Fucking love Connor Murphy, dude.
And not only saying
I just
yeah, we're gonna. Oh, sorry.
sorry, Pierre. No, you go ahead. You go ahead. I've said.
I
my
was gonna
piece.
say not only say you're gonna wear the jerseys, but like say other people like other teams not wearing the jerseys. That's not good. Like that doesn't sit right. Like
And he said, I expect everybody on this team to do that. That's a fucking leader, right?
that is
That is a
setting an
goddamn-
example. And guess what? If there is a player that does not wear the jersey,
Now you've got a guy who openly said, "I'm not happy with that."
Yeah.
I'm not. This. I will say one thing about this franchise that the organization that I'm very happy about right now, and that's that there seems to be a very big focus on
culture.
just creating a better environment, much better culture. And, I don't know Danny Wirtz personally. He could be a total piece of shit, but I will say he has definitely been righting the ship in terms of this team and this organization's
There's steps
culture.
being made.
And I'm very fucking thankful for that. Again, it's hockey culture is what it is. You can't change it overnight, but you can take steps. That's all you can do. And those are being taken by this organization. I am very thankful for that. And I don't know what night exactly it is that they have Pride Night, but hopefully I can be there. Hopefully I can
guess
see
at the end
that.
of the month.
It's next
Mhm.
week, the 25th, I want to say.
Yeah, right.
Just fucking good on him. I wish I had mentioned that near the top of the episode. I know there's not a lot of positives.
No, dude, let's
right
end
now,
off on a
but
positive note.
yeah, I just hats off to Connor Murphy. Of course, in a vacuum, it's not that much, but in the context of the NHL, fucking huge. And I wish I could just give him a big hug for it.
How many
It
LGBTQ
was
It's either the 20.
fans?
Yo, Jimmy, is it the game we're going to? It might be.
I think
against
it-
the Stars. Hold on. It's either
I
the
think it
Stars
is.
or the Canucks, which is the game.
No, is it the 30th?
No, it's the 28th. That's the one we're going to. I'm looking up. I'm just gonna look at
Please. Either way, I'm glad it's happening, but that would be fucking
March
that would be
26th.
fantastic.
Damn it! It's 2 days before.
fuck. I mean, I might just
Still.
grab tickets to it anyways. I might head out there. I mean, I haven't been to one of their Pride nights before, so it'd be kind of cool to
Oh, yeah.
see it. I hope that was another thing, dude. Everyone talks about the Rangers and says, like the jersey's such a big deal. Look at all the things that the organization's doing during the night. I don't fucking care. Your players suck.
Your action speaks
Something.
so much louder. Like,
Sorry.
your silence is deafening.
Well, listen. What the organization does, great. That's good. But the organization couldn't have held the players to do
The
their job.
organization is not going to see that, but people of the LGBTQ community are going to see that. The comments that you make.
Go Hawks. I'm happy that they're doing the right thing. They absolutely are. If something changes, I will rightfully be pissed, but for now, I'm very happy. I'm very fucking thankful.
Well, that's the
And
thing.
maybe he won't get to see. Seth Jones will get that captaincy in a couple of years, but Connor Murphy's been a fucking leader through and throughout every year he's been with this team. That guy.
That's
good
the
fucking
thing.
guy.
Like he set an example. Like if whoever doesn't wear it, like you're gonna look like an idiot.
Yeah, it's
You should.
out in the fucking news. I love that. Like you be a fucking and he said exactly what we've been saying. There are all these other nights. Nobody makes a fuss about those. Nobody wants to make some big deal about fucking, military appreciation night. You don't need to.
Police
There's no need
appreciation
to.
day.
Yeah. Like I'm not do I agree with do I, have my issues with the military? Yeah, but I'm not saying you shouldn't go and fucking celebrate the people in your family that have served or someone you know. Go fucking do that. That's your right. You have all the right to do that. And there's nothing wrong with it. Just like anyone should be able to go and fucking celebrate the LGBT community. These don't have to be issues for people. Just because you don't. Whatever. I've said everyone knows how I feel about this. I'm just glad that we got a guy on the team that's speaking up like this. Fucking bless him. I'm sure Amy Jones was somewhere having a fucking seizure when she read that, but whatever. That's my fucking captain right there.
Do it or don't. Should get off the pot. Do it or don't. Don't half-ass it. Do it or don't.
Yes, sir.
Anyways, I actually think that's a good place to end things off.
No,
Yeah, you
I
go,
actually have
Shay,
one
go.
final note because Brian wanted us to discuss this, and it's a bit more of a lighthearted note. I know there was so apparently during I think it was the Flames Wild game, Lucic and Reeves kind of got into a scuffle, and he wants to know who would win in a fight between those two.
Ooh.
And I think it's Lucic.
That-
I
think it's Lucic just because that guy is I don't know. That
Dude,
guy did fucking
he was a
boxing
Boston
when he was a
Bruin.
kid.
You cannot take the Boston Bruin out of a player.
Dude, and I just saw him drop someone a couple of weeks ago in a fight, just like a dad beating up his oh, I could finally beat you up, Dad. And you just no, that's not happening.
It's not like Lucic is just gonna one punch him, but I think Lucic takes him down.
No, dude, there's something about Lucic.
It's a
that dog.
fucking slugfest though. That's not like a 1-2 in your down type situation. They would probably go at it for a solid 45 seconds.
Yeah.
If the
Does
refs let 'em.
Reeves? I know Lucic wasn't he a punch boxer for a long time? I think he grew up being a punch.
He didn't play hockey, that's for sure.
No.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't.
No,
hockey
he
till
didn't.
was older.
Yeah, how old was Lucic when he started playing
I
hockey?
want to say in high school.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. You fucking make the NHL.
Mhm.
God. I think
Power forward, dude. Damn good one too for a long time.
yeah,
and he's
so
still
Lucic-
serviceable on the bottom six. He's not what he
Literally,
was, but
if McDavid doesn't show up at the time that he does, that guy's a 30-goal scorer 25 goal scorer because he had the 30-goal season and he had 8 empty netters or fucking whatever it was. But oh man, Bowen Byram, what a fucking goal! That's beautiful. I don't know, man. I want to say Reeves, but Lucic just has that dog in him, dude. That guy just has fire in his fucking
Yeah, he
eyes.
played
you
for
can
the
tell.
Bruins. He played
Lucic
for the
in 7.
Kings. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would say Lucic in 7. Yeah, this one would go down to the wire.
No, let's go.
definitely.
It would go down to the wire. Like, I'm not saying right
Mhm.
because Brian Reeves could fuck so many people up in one punch. But yeah,
My thing is Ryan Reeves would be the type of guy to like get his jersey over his head or some shit, and then like there's always that wild card where Reeves would just overpower him. But like
Mhm.
I think if we're talking like straight punches, like dude, Lucic
pure
just-
brute strength. I would say Milan Lucic.
Did you guys see that that
They're both
almost
fucking
fight the other day
tough as
where it was a mama on the Coyotes and Ryan Reeves, and they were like starting their fight for a good like 20 seconds. and that's like let them do it. No, literally they were why I oughta. And
Everybody
then the
having a
mama-
bully day? Hey, this a bully day.
Hey,
Bully.
Hey, buddy. You know, yeah, literally, hey, buddy. And then
Hey, come
And then the mama-
on.
am I clown? Do I amuse you?
What am I, clown dude? Yeah.
Hey, come on. Yeah, and then unfortunately, I was so excited for this because these are two big fighters. And then Mama just lunges at him. Reeves steps back a step. Mama just falls on his face. I'm like, that was anticlimactic.
Nah.
Now that makes me, now I want to.
Oh man, we don't want to see this.
No, literally, it was such a fucking letdown because I'm like, oh, we're gonna get like a heavyweight match, like I don't listen. Everyone I think knows how I feel about fighting in hockey and concussions and blah 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 blah. I will take a good fucking fight when I see one, especially when it's two guys that like they're there to fight.
My favorite when
dude
people
just
tell me
falls on
that
his
fighting's
fucking face.
leading the game, and I'm like, it's really not. Like, it's really
No,
not.
No,
I feel like it's
just
happening
gonna be a
more, if
rare
anything.
occasion. I think it's just gonna be. It's just gonna stay a rare occasion. That's fine. You got
Well, you compare
guys
it
like
to
Ryan Reeves are able to fucking. What's up?
Unless
when
you're
you compare it
Tanner
to like
Janelle.
10, 15 years ago, fighting has absolutely gone down. But like, there's still fights. Quite a
It's
frequent.
not gonna leave.
Just not
It's
as
not
much.
gonna leave, dude.
It will
It's
never
not gonna
leave, no.
leave for like another.
Unless
30
they ban
years,
it, and
maybe.
even then, you're not going to be able to contain hockey players. If they get in scrums, they'll get in scrums. And
Like,
if they
it's
get fights, they get
down,
fights.
but like, I'm
Yeah,
very
down
curious.
and-
I want to know what this like. So like, they only track it like as like a lump past 2019 for some reason. I'm very curious as to
Odd.
what 22, 23 would be because I feel like there are a lot more fights happening regularly than usual. Like, some of these guys have ridiculous penalty minute numbers. I've been looking at it. Like, I did
Just a
not
bunch of
realize how
ang-
many people were
Bunch of
dropping
angry
minutes.
oohs. You can't blame them. There's a bunch of angry oohs.
Yeah.
Oh, look at my baby punching another man in the head. Oh, look
Give
at them
him
bleeding.
blood
Oh.
force trauma. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, yes. Give him brain damage. Give him brain damage. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, girl. Give us all of it.
Yes, girl.
Dude,
Give
like,
us-
Yes,
there are
girl,
3
give him
guys who
brain
have more than 10
damage.
fights this year.
Mm.
Okay, actually, I'll go one further. There are 7 guys who have at least 9 fights this year,
That's actually
and
pretty
2 of them are on the Lightning. Have fun, Jimmy.
right. It's gonna be Tanner Giroux, too.
Oh my God! Guess who's right behind him with 8? Cole Smith.
Let's go!
And Sam
I
Tanner.
finally found out what he does. Let's go. That's what Cole's here for.
That's a good amount of fights. Jesus. Janelle's
Also,
got
shout out
11.
to Tanner
Rory's got
Novak.
11. Watson's got 12. Ekai's got 9. Gadjevich has 9. Olivier's got 9. Maroon has 9.
They just pulled up the
A
stat.
lot of people beating the shit out of each other this year.
Austin Matthews most goals against a goalie, and big shocker, it's Craig Anderson. Got
Me when I
4
played for the Sens and the Sabres.
You and I played against Matthews in his first game.
It would be Tuukka Rask if he was stuck around. Quitter. Quieter.
Now I see why the Bruins fans hate him.
Traitor with a D.
Traitor.
Traitor. Traitor.
Hey guys, Riley Stillman's on here with 5 fights. How much you want to bet he lost all 5 of them?
No,
That
but
is definitely a man that exists. Riley
You know who's
Stillman.
up there surprisingly is McCabe.
That's
Dude, I-
very
And
odd.
Murphy.
because he'll fuck someone up if needed to. Like, he's not a big guy, but like he'll stand his ground. You're not knocking him on his
Oh yeah,
ass.
you're not gonna fucking manhandle him or some shit. Dennis Gilbert's on the list.
Until
Let's
Tanner
go.
Janot
Let's
manhandles
go.
him. Until Nick Paula manhandles him. Until Pierre-Edouard Bellemare manhandles him.
It's Tanner Janot, dumbass. Like, just you don't got to name all the other ones.
I'm kidding.
It's
No,
definitely
you're
going to be
not. You're
Anthony
not
Cirelli
kidding.
this year.
You're
Like,
not
we know it's
kidding.
going to happen. Because he's had a down year, so everyone thinks he's bad.
Or it's
He's
Ross
a-
Colton.
Ryan O'Reilly.
He's a
to come back with-
non-factor. Yeah.
Ryan O'Reilly's going to come back with 2 working fingers. It's going to be.
But it's
great.
okay. They have home ice for Game 7. They had that. They
Game
didn't have that
7.
last year, right?
Or the year before that.
God, or the year before that. They really are an enigma sometimes. Like I know we say it all the time, but they are.
They are the Toronto
They should
Maple
have.
Leafs.
I don't know how they've lost 7 straight series.
They are the Toronto Maple
It's
Leafs.
genuinely shocking.
They are the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Are they? I didn't know that. This is
No.
news to me.
Let's go Leafs!
Anyways, God bless Curtis. Let's hope they win for him.
Dude,
Definitely not one of our podcasts. I'm just kidding, Jimmy. See, the thing is, though, like, if it's gonna be for you, Jimmy, it's gonna have to be Marner getting that Game 7 overtime winner. 'Cause I need you to have mixed emotions. Oh no, Justin Hall, Game 7 overtime winner.
from Eric Gustafson and Mitch Marner.
You know what? I'm genuinely curious
If
how
Justin
Leafs
Hall
Nation.
wins,
How
us
would
the
Leafs
series,
Nation react if
I
Alex Kerfoot gets the game winner in Game 7?
I hope he gets the winner because I fucking can't stand the hate.
They probably
Like,
still
I-
hate him.
I rag on Kerfoot, for the memes, but like
You
he's-
rag on Kerfoot, but there's a point.
No,
that-
no,
there's
no.
people
I
who
do
want-
it to
These
be
guys
funny. It's
passionate.
just not. No, he's fine. Like he's a fine player. He's a fine player. He just gets paid a little bit too much.
I think the thing with
Fuck.
Kerfoot is, what does he do well? And I think fans are like, yeah,
Up
I'd say
2-on-1.
hate him. Yeah.
Marner.
I'd say he
Kerfoot,
skates well and he
Matthews.
plays defense well.
Kerfoot assist. Primary Kerfoot assist, baby. Woo!
Oh my God, it's like his 5th of the year.
Kerfoot Hive, let's go.
Oh. his 5th primary assist of the year.
Matthews only has 31 goals. Trade him.
Yeah,
He's a
no,
traitor.
let him walk because he sucks. Don't give him the contract. Oh no,
Yeah,
let him come to
walk. Don't get assets
Chicago.
for him. Don't get assets for him. Let him walk.
Marner had a 2-on-1 with Kerfoot and looked him right the fuck off. That's my king.
It's like when Domi used to look off Kane and just be like, "No, I'm shooting that shit."
I know your wrist is broken. Let me think. One of
It's
us.
like, I
has
know
two
blood's
wrists,
gonna
it's
shoot
not
this
you.
into his chest. Just give me, I'm gonna pick a corner.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
Oh,
Like,
look at Sam.
I wish more people would have looked off Duncan Keith for the last couple of years of his career. It's like, should I shoot it or should I let Keith shoot it into his shins?
No,
Give it
because
to
if
Keith.
Keith doesn't get it, he's gonna scream about it on the bench. I'm
That is
playing.
true.
No, that dude. When there was the interview near the beginning of one of the seasons where like Mitchell's like, yeah, I try to learn from Keith. He's like, he'll always come on the bench and he's like saying, I'm playing the best game of my life, and I'm like, no, that's just narcissism.
I just love having that kind of blind confidence. Like that's.
Oh, I wish I had it.
I wish too. Like, I envy it, honestly.
I don't.
But Josh Anderson
that's
has 20 goals, guys.
That's just delusion. Like you're just lying. Oh, I'm really
Not. That's
good.
a good player.
No, you're really bad, actually. Like
You're really bad.
Buddy, you suck at hockey. Paul
No,
Martin is
I'm telling
terrible.
you, dude, I cannot stand this. I can't stand when people don't have the fucking like spine to just tell a guy, yeah, you're not
Dude, that's
good.
why I like Seth Jones. He's just like, yeah, I wasn't great today. And Dougie, he's like, no, I had a great game
That's
today.
so good. When I shot
No, he
into
actually-
the pads for the 3rd time this game, it was actually planned.
The goalie almost fell for
Oh
it.
well.
I think I got him that time almost. Just you wait till next
Pearson,
time.
you take the slapper from
Literally,
center
I was gonna bring
ice
that
and he fucking threes eliminated.
No, and this asshole was like taking more shots, and he's like, "Well, yeah, I'm sure you guys like me more in my Corsi." No, we don't.
The only
Blade
guy
defense,
who just
like,
shit on analytics is
God.
Calvin DeHaan because it was genuinely funny when he did it a couple times.
Oh my god, Calvin DeHaan.
And also because Calvin DeHaan's
was
analytics
funny.
like weren't
It's
shit.
funny because they were good.
Calvin DeHaan was fine to me. It's like you're not going to be here tomorrow anyway, so I don't give a shit.
I
what
don't
you
mind
say.
Calvin DeHaan. I just hate Calvin DeHaan playing 23 minutes a night.
I hate Calvin DeHaan thinking that like, oh.
Me,
It's
when
like-
I think
it's
about
like,
the
we need to have a
Blackhawks.
guessing game when we post this podcast. What made Jimmy groan the most? It's not what you think it is.
Not the Leafs? What?
I have a selfie with Calvin DeHaan, and I want to burn
Wait,
it.
do you?
I can't stand
Do you?
grown ass men acting like they.
I gotta make that the podcast picture now.
It's gonna
That's
be
gonna
him.
be-
It's gonna be him with Dahan and Doc.
Here's my
No, no,
grandson.
I
so
wish I
proud
met
of
Doc.
him.
Doc seems like, oh no, wait, I did. Fuck.
You genuinely forgot. Oh my god.
I've never had.
Jimmy, how could you forget about your grandson
How
like
could
that?
It's that dementia bros kicking in. Oh my god. Grandpa. Oh, I can't. I'm not gonna talk about this.
That's
anymore.
gonna be the
Wait, I was his grandpa? Huh?
Jimmy,
I'm thinking of the convention. I completely fucking.
Dude, I still can't believe the Hawks retweeted.
It makes me. What blows my mind is that so many listeners don't know what Grandpa Doc is, and I need to.
You don't
bring
need
it
to
up.
know. It's
Kelly Yarncroke, let's go!
Dude, it's an urban legend. It's an urban legend.
Oh my
Oh, dude.
god. It's okay. This podcast.
I'm just glad my
Jimmy, we're gonna make that
son's
a
doing
picture.
well in
35
Montreal.
minutes.
My son's doing well in Montreal, and that's all that matters, really. Is it offsides? Oh, we don't know! I fucking hate this one.
Certainly, this is not a playoff game. Certainly, this is.
I like how Schmitty broke down at the beginning of the episode.
Oh, I can't.
Full circle.
Oh,
It's gonna be off. It's gonna be a fucking. I'm gonna kill myself.
All right.
On that note, thank you for tuning into the PJ's.
Oh, it's not. It's onside. Let's go.
It's outside, guys. There we go.
The
can have the
masculine
episode
urge to
without
say
us
we're back
inside.
after saying
Okay.
it's over.
Masculine urge to say we're back. Fix my tie. Fucking.
The kind genderless urge to say that we're back.
Oh my god, Kelly
Saying
Yarncroke
that
got
we're
his 15
down.
goal average, guys. Get excited.
Yes, sir.
What? That's a good Jimmy. That was like
no,
that was a
I'm
good-
just processing this team. Don't worry, it's not you. Not what
No,
you
I
said.
was like, that's genuinely what Kelly Yarncroke's known for is potting
Oh
15.
yeah, no,
like
he's
that's what he
Mr.
does.
He literally is Mr. 15 goals. That's how I think of him.
Mr. Hit my quota. Like Jesus.
Wait, I have to score 3 more. 15 goals and 15 assists. And some
Seasons
penalties.
after he got that hat trick. Wait, you expect me to do this for 8 years? I don't know. About
Oh
all
fuck!
Aw, shucks.
Should have gave it the
Give him
money to
7 more
Thomas
years.
Novak.
And Callie said, "Fuck that. I want to be a Leaf. Make it 8 years."
No, we originally wanted 4. We were like, why don't we do 6? Actually, no. Let's be a Panthers for life. 8 years.
I would love to get paid to literally get like guys to negotiate me.
That's crazy.
wanna
that,
give me
that
8 years?
Like good
Yeah, I
now,
do.
and The contract
Fuck
looks
yeah.
really good.
8 years? You fucking
No.
idiot.
Dale Talon's going to be the next Leafs GM because
Shut up!
That's actually the answer. Yes, sir. And then he's gonna forget to sign fucking Mitch Marner on the RFA sheet. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. This is perfect. Jimmy's just like, I fucking hate you.
No, I really thought
Jimmy is the dog sitting
I
in the
thought I had
fire.
friends.
This is
You know, I
fine.
thought that these were
This is
my
fine.
co-hosts and people that I can trust.
Jimmy.
And, you know,
Blame Kyle Dubas. Don't blame us.
oh, I blame God at this point. This is
You blame
beyond
God?
hockey. This is beyond the
literally,
ice for puck.
If you a fan of either team, you were a fan.
If
of
they
the team.
Adam
lose the
Wild
first
said you
round
could've
and they
been a
hire
Lightning
Dale Talon,
Yeah.
nah, this
Mike
isn't
Steve-
God. This isn't God. Eric Gustafson, give us nothing, girl. Just fucking let him walk in.
Give us nothing.
We love
You
him for
traded
that.
Sandine for him, though, by the way.
Oh my God, give us nothing, Gus.
Mike Stevens called you a dumbass for choosing to be a Leafs fan as well. I will never forget
I need to
that.
still talk to Mike.
I mean,
Stevens
listen,
about the
if
Batman.
I'm gonna get called a fucking
We gotta get him
dumbass,
on.
I'd like Mike Stevens to do it, so that's
We're
fine.
getting Mike Stevens on strictly to talk about movies in the offseason. It's not even for hockey.
I would know. I would love to listen again. If he wants to call me an idiot, I would. He is more than welcome to. If I can talk movies with Mike Stevens, he can call me an idiot. That's fine. That's fine
It was
with me.
fun to talk movies with Mike.
He's moved into like the Venn diagram of Lena Twitter, so I'm very curious to see where this journey leads. him.
diagram.
I saw him comment on one of her things. I'm like, oh man, wait till you see.
What is this? Some kind of
You've
crossover?
seen nothing. Man, oh man.
Yeah, let's end the podcast. This,
Wait,
this podcast was
One
all over
last
the
thing.
place. Yeah.
One last thing. Hey, Trash
Love it.
Bill, how many cups do you have?
Oh my god.
That was
We get on the podcast
I
now.
love
I just
that.
want to talk about that.
Dude,
Want to mention that really quick.
Blackhawks fans, Predators fans, like the one time we can agree together.
Oh,
Love it.
it's so great because I'm in a group chat with like the Preds admins in there, so I have to thank her myself. I'm like, thank you. And she's like, I love you. I'm like, I love you too.
Isn't her name Sarah?
Sarah, yeah.
Thank you, Sarah. We love you, Sarah.
Own that bozo.
On that freak, honest. Dude, I got like 30,000 likes. Like, so
Yeah,
many people
almost like-
saw and dunk on
You just
those.
realize it's not the only time.
No,
you-
and then he deleted his Twitter and then brought it back alive. And everyone
It's
was like,
funny.
bro, you should have just kept your Twitter deleted. Like,
It's funny because he had me blocked.
You realize
I
he
could've
went
done
viral
something
in
right.
2018 because he tripped over his own skates in a college game. This isn't the first time it's happened. So just
dude,
wanted
that's the
to
same dude who
podcast
called me
that.
stupid because I said trading Boquist. I didn't say trading Boquist. I said trading 2 first-round picks was not a good idea. And he got pissed at me when I said that a couple years ago.
He's also
well,
just-
hindsight's 2020.
He's a jackass in real life. He's a jackass on Twitter. So, Sarah, you chose a great person to talk shit about. I love you for it. Thank you. Sorry, just want to get that in there. I just want that documented, I guess.
No, dude.
Podcast. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck him. For sure. Anyways,
Or
thank you all for tuning in. Give us a 5-star rating on your preferred podcast platform. Check us out on YouTube. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. Subscribe to us. And yeah, enjoy the rest